Richard. I'll be your examiner today.
Hello.
Okay. Would you like me to explain a little bit about what's going to happen during the test?
Yes, please.
Okay. So we're going to be driving for somewhere between 30 and 40 minutes
Right.
on a variety of different roads,
Mhm.
all the sort of things that you will have been doing with your instructor there.
Mhm.
Okay. Throughout the drive, I want you to follow the road ahead unless road signs tell you that you have to go a certain way.
Okay.
If I want you to take a left or a right turn, I'll let you know in good time.
Okay. Mhm.
I'll ask you to carry out one reversing manoeuvre, and I may ask you to carry out an emergency stop,
Okay.
but I will let you know if I decide to do that.
Okay.
I won't suddenly spring it on
No,
you.
just yeah.
Okay. Now there's going to be a period for the first half of the test where we're going to be doing some independent driving.
Okay.
And I'm just going to set up. The examiner will have had this set up already.
So this is as I set off now, this is going to be independent.
That's right.
Could I just ask you,
Of course.
on my proper test, it will be independent to start with?
Almost certainly. Technically, it could be at any point.
Right. But I'll be told.
Yeah,
when.
they'll stop and they'll say we're now starting the independent driving.
Oh, right.
But it normally starts right from here.
Okay.
So we've got another destination. Add to current route. Okay, so I'm going to start by asking you a vehicle safety question.
All right.
Could you tell me how you would switch from dipped beam to main beam headlights? So you've got dipped beam on, how would you switch now to main beam headlights? That's it? Okay. And how do you know from inside the car that your main beam headlights are on?
The blue light comes up, looks
Super.
like an octopus.
Super, thank you. You can turn those off now.
Oh, what have I done? Oh.
Okay. Are you ready to start?
I am. I'm ready.
So in that case, we're going to commence by taking the first turning on the left, following the white car, and then taking your directions from the sat-nav, please.
From the sat-nav.
Turn right.
So I like the distance that was left here so as not to intimidate the learner in front. And there's good observation in both directions. And could you pull up on the left in a safe place, please? Thank you. And drive on when you're ready.
Okay.
So there was an audio glitch there. The examiner, i.e. me, has said drive on when you're ready. We missed a few opportunities to move, but we are parked up at the side of the road safely, so this is not undue hesitation. The fact that we parked at the side isn't inconveniencing other traffic. sat-nav hasn't given an instruction, and so we assumed straight on. And looking at the screen on the sat-nav would confirm that. Because you can't see inside the car, you can't see if the candidate is checking mirrors appropriately, but I can assure you that was all okay.
After 300 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Well done for getting back to your own side of the road after the parked cars before turning. Thank you, and could you pull up on the left sometime after the bus stop, please?
Okay.
And this is just a normal stop and move off again, but this time on a little bit of a hill. Thank you, and drive on when you're ready, please. That was well handled with the parked car and the oncoming vehicle.
At the end of the road, turn left, then turn right.
Again, a good reduction in speed to go around the parked car to avoid coming to a complete stop. So it's almost straight on.
Almost straight on.
Almost straight on, you'll see.
Turn left, then turn right.
Oh, yeah.
This is a good safe move. Just be aware that if there is oncoming traffic while you're trying to do the right turn, you do need to make sure you stay on your own side of the road. Here Karen uses a little bit of the wrong side of the road, but she's already checked that there is no oncoming traffic, so that's perfectly okay. And just for information, this road takes you to the top of Sedgley Beacon. That was very good. Reduction in speed for the pedestrian that was in the road on the right hand side. And very good there, waiting far back to allow the oncoming vehicle to tuck into a space on their side before we proceed. Well done. Again, good. Reducing speed, made that
After
problem go
200
away.
yards, turn right.
Again, a very sensible speed with the pedestrians walking in the road. And now that those pedestrians have gone, the hazard has gone, there's an increase in speed,
Turn
which is
right.
entirely appropriate. Well done. There was no safety issue here, however, the car's at a little bit of an angle. If Karen had steered a little bit more to the left to face the giveaway line square on, the view to the left would have been a little bit better. That would have just made it a little bit easier. Now, coming up, we do pick up a serious fault. We go into a 20-mile-an-hour zone, and Karen reduces the speed to 20. She does spot the sign, but then she allows the vehicle to pick up speed again to about 25, and the examiner intervenes. So you can see the speed was reduced, but now it seems to be creeping
After
up again.
300 yards, turn
Yeah.
left, then cross the roundabout and take the third exit.
Bring your speed down to 20. It's 20 miles an hour here. There's a sign on the lamppost. So for a second time, Karen allows the vehicle to go above 20 miles an hour.
Turn left, then cross the roundabout and take the third exit.
So sat-nav has said turn left. If there wasn't an instruction, we can see the road signs are saying we must turn left anyway, and there's a no right turn sign there. At this roundabout, we've been told to take the third exit. Karen actually takes the fourth exit, but it's entirely
Cross
safe.
the roundabout and take the third exit.
So no fault recorded. The first exit is on the left here, second exit is straight ahead.
1, 2, 3, that's over there.
Yeah. Can you see where the traffic's coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of hesitation here. So exit 1, exit 2. The next exit is the one we wanted. But Karen checked the mirrors at the appropriate time. She signalled at the appropriate time for the fourth exit, so no problem.
Turn left, then turn left.
Okay, so we've gone the wrong way. I'll give you a couple of directions just to get back on track.
Okay.
Okay, so we're
That
taking
left, wasn't it?
we're taking the next road on the left.
Next
please.
road on the left.
Yeah. Can you see it?
Yeah. It's hiding.
I'm just going to get you to ignore sat-nav for a moment.
Okay.
Continue ahead, please.
Mhm.
This is a good appropriate speed for the conditions. We've got a bend that we can't really see round and a few parked cars, so I think around 20 is quite sensible. Okay, so we're following sat-nav again now, please.
Okay.
After 100 yards, turn left. turn left.
That was a good efficient emerge. Well done.
After 300 yards, turn right, then, at the end of the road, turn right.
Now Satnav has said turn right.
So right.
Satnav's asking you to turn right. It's just a bend in the road when we get
Not
there.
this right.
Have a look at the screen, it's not this one.
No. Oh, it's just a bend.
Just a bend. Have a look at the roadside on the left. The road just bends to the right.
Turn right, then, at the end of the road, turn right.
So well done. No signal needed because you weren't changing from one road to another.
Road, turn right. It's not that one, is it? I missed it again.
So the instruction was at the end of the
At
road.
the end of the road.
No fault here,
At the end of the
but
road,
I think Karen
turn
gets
right,
closer to the
then
bus than
bear
she
left.
needs to, and just makes it a little bit more difficult for her to get round it.
There's a car coming up, so I couldn't get round.
Turn right, then bear left.
Well done there, that was good.
Bear left.
And well done for recognising that the traffic lights do not apply to this left turn. Well done. So Satnav is going to finish soon, and I will continue to give you the directions.
Okay.
That's the end of the independent driving.
Okay.
After 200 yards, you have reached your destination. You have reached your destination.
So just coming back to the serious filter out speed, we do discuss this when we've finished the mock test, so stick around and have a listen into that for a little bit of a discussion. This is quite a steep hill, steep downhill. Karen controls the speed extremely well. We maybe could have used the B setting in the car. Follow the road ahead, please.
Follow the road ahead.
So B is for brake, automatic cars generally have a facility to simulate engine braking. We maybe could have used that. Now here we're going ahead. I feel that Karen's position is a little far to the right. We can see that the white car is turning right. The silver car is positioned better for going straight on, I feel. We could have been more to the left. Now keep an eye on the silver car in front, because it becomes a little bit of a problem in a couple of minutes' time. There was some very good driving coming up. We approach a zebra crossing where Karen can't see if there are any pedestrians standing on the right hand side because of parked cars in the way. And she slows down appropriately. She even leans her body over to the left just to get a better view, so really well done there. Here's the zebra crossing. And at the traffic lights, turn left, please. Now the silver car in front of us also turns left at the traffic lights and then puts another left signal on to say that they're turning left again. I feel that Karen could have spotted that left signal and overtaken the silver car using the right hand lane of the dual carriageway. As it is, she chose to stay behind it. So I gave a minor fault there for planning. There was no safety concern as such, but we could have kept moving a bit more efficiently there. You may have noticed the left hand side traffic light, green light, was also out. Watch the silver car, the signal goes on. And we could have planned for an overtake there, I think. Good, it's a 40-mile-an-hour limit. Karen is getting her speed up. She's also planning for the lights ahead. Remember that the GPS speed display on the camera always reads a little lower than the in-car speed display. She's kept to 30 because the traffic lights had been green for a long time. You can see now she's increasing the speed again. And that was nice early braking for the red traffic light, absolutely brilliant. I think her speed was very appropriate there. If she'd have gone right up to the speed limit, we would have still got caught at the red traffic light, so I think that planning was very good. I'm going to ask you your second vehicle safety question. When it is safe to do so, Can you show me how you would switch on the rear demister?
Okay.
Thank you. Now we're going to be turning right at the traffic light in the distance. Can you see the one that's currently red?
Yes.
I'm going to turn right there, please. So a good early lane change, well done. And she's doing a good speed while she's in the overtaking lane, again very good. Now we get another serious fault here. Karen chooses to go into the right hand of the two lanes available for turning right. As she completes the right turn, she doesn't appreciate... So what would you normally be doing today if you weren't on your driving test?
Sitting around lounging.
Nice. Very nice. Good day for
On
it.
a Sunday.
So as she completes the right turn,
Very
she
good.
forgets that
Yeah,
there
nice
is
and sunny
one
as
lane
well.
to her left.
I think I've left it on, haven't I? The coal coming out
That's
cold.
fine, I can turn it off if you want.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
And as she goes around, she drifts over to the left. Again, stick around to the end because we have a discussion about it and find some reasons why that happened. So I do intervene with steering control here.
Oh.
Go for the right lane.
He was coming for me.
Okay, we're going straight on.
Straight
second exit, please.
Straight on second exit.
So this is fine. Using the right hand lane is okay to go straight on, so we've got a straight arrow painted in the road. Although we exit to the left, Karen has checked her left mirror to ensure it was safe to do so, so no problem at all there. If there was a car on the left when we checked the mirror, we'd simply exit to the right lane. And at the next roundabout, we're going straight on second exit.
Straight on second exit.
Very efficient approach to the roundabout there, well done. At the roundabout, can you please turn left, first exit?
First exit left.
And first exit left on the roundabout, please. There was a little bit of drifting over to the right there, but she was aware what was on her right, i.e. nothing, so that was entirely safe to do. We get another serious fault here for speed. It's a 30-mile-an-hour road. Okay, this is only a 30-mile-an-hour road. The GPS speed readout always lags a little bit behind what the car says, and Karen did let the car go up to about 36 miles an hour there. So again, there was verbal intervention. Traffic lights, turn left please.
Okay.
And take the next road on the right please.
Next road on the right.
And take the first road on the left please.
Next road on the left.
If you follow the road round to the left at the top of the hill.
Left again.
And do your manoeuvre in here.
Manoeuvres right.
So I can see it's very busy. You may struggle to find a parking space, but I'd like you to reverse into a convenient parking bay, please.
Reverse into a parking bay. Okay.
So Karen makes it very easy for herself by driving forwards into a bay and then reversing into the bay behind.
Have a look around.
Sure. So Karen chooses to walk around the car to check that she is within the white lines. That's absolutely fine to do.
In but wonky.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay. So here Karen gets her results and then we talk about the serious faults. Okay, so that's the end of the test.
Okay.
I'm sorry to say you haven't passed.
Right. I didn't think I had.
Okay. 2 reasons why I've had to fail you. Okay.
Mhm.
First of those reasons is something that happened twice. We've exceeded the speed limit.
Yeah.
So the first one was going towards Sedgley. We went into a 20-mile-an-hour zone. I did feel you slowing down, and you did slow down to 20.
Yeah.
But then you let the car come back up to 25.
I did.
And then after I'd reminded you, you slowed down, but again the car then went up to 25 again. Okay, so that's the first time that happened. And then the second time was after the final roundabout. We were doing about 36 in the 30 zone.
I know.
Now the car was telling you it was 40.
Yeah.
Ignore the car.
Yeah.
Always ignore the car. Use your own eyes.
Yeah.
Had you seen a 40 sign with your own eyes?
No.
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 So I've got a.
So those are 2 separate faults for appropriate speed. The second one was when we were turning right at the traffic lights. How many lanes were there?
There was 2 lanes.
There were?
And I thought he was going to go into me. That's why.
Okay. The reason it looked like he was going into you, let me draw it. So there's the 2 lanes. And then it goes round there.
Yeah.
The reason is you were doing that.
Oh, right.
So you were actually going into that other car's lane.
I was, wasn't I?
Yeah, we need to keep to the right.
Right. I got confused on that junction because for some reason I don't know why I thought cars were coming out of there, and I don't know why. I have no reason why, but I just thought, yeah, I was a bit confused on that junction.
Okay, so about here, I can't draw it exactly, but what I'm going to do in a minute is I'm going to take you around the same route again.
Take that round that
point,
again, yeah.
Point a few things out.
Point that out
there
for
will
me,
have been the blue sign with the white arrow.
Yeah.
To tell you that you go that side of the sign.
Right.
So anything to the left of this sign is fair game for you.
Right.
And other traffic will be on the other side of that sign coming out. Okay.
I knew
Apart
I did
from
it wrong there.
Okay, so can't pass you for those.
No.
Okay. There was one minor fault as well. Well, 2 minor faults, very similar things. Number 1, the bus.
The bus.
So not a major fault, not a serious fault.
No.
I felt you got closer to the bus than you needed to.
Yeah.
Which then made it more difficult for you to see around it.
It did. I actually thought that. I thought I'm too close to the bus.
What signal did the bus have on?
He didn't really. He had the left signal on.
That's right.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
That means he's going to stay to the left for a bit. So I should have kept back and then gone round him.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I think once we've seen that left indicator, we can actually assume
that
he's going to stay there, and we can plan to overtake. We can do that as soon as we see that left indicator.
Yeah.
Start checking your mirrors. What you did was perfectly safe.
Yeah.
You just made it.
So that was a minor, was it?
Minor fault there.
It was a minor.
And then something very similar happened.
Right.
We just turned onto the Birmingham New Road, and there was a silvery white car in front of you, turning left.
Yeah.
Why didn't you overtake him?
I don't know.
It's a dual carriageway there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could have.
Was he the one that was quite slow to start with?
He was slow because he was turning left.
Right. Oh, I could have overtook.
Could have just overtaken him. 2-lane road, isn't it?
Yeah, could have
just
done.
thought, oh, your left signal's come on. I'm going to check my mirrors. I'm going to signal round you.
Oh, right. So it's not going to be a foul though if I didn't do it.
Just a minor fault.
Just a minor. Okay.
That's it.
He was turning left, wasn't he? And I stopped, but I could have,
That's it.
I could have checked my mirrors and.
Yeah. So those two faults, the one with the bus and the one with not overtaking the car, I've put that under awareness and planning.
Right, okay. So I've only got 2 minors.
2 minors.
Oh,
And
the 2.
3 serious faults.
Oh, God.
2 for speed. And 1 for lane discipline.
Right. Lane discipline. Oh, that was...
Where you were turning right at the traffic lights.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
That's it. And you were, instead of going into that lane, you were going...
So I've got 2 minor faults. No, 3. 3. 2 for speed.
2 for speed and 1 for lane
yeah,
discipline.
Yeah. Oh, I don't normally speed in my normal lessons.
No. Don't know what,
Do I?
Don't know what was going on there.
No, I don't.
And I think you realised it was 20 because you did slow down.
I did realise it was 20.
But you let the car creep up again.
Yeah. So you've got to do 20 all the time in that area.
Until
it says not.
Until it says something other than 20. So really until you see a 30 sign.
Yeah, and normally I don't. Normally I don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
Okay. There was 1 wrong turn on sat-nav.
Right.
But as you know, going the wrong way safely doesn't matter.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I didn't panic. I just carried on, didn't I? Yeah.
We took the 4th exit on a roundabout instead of the 3rd.
Oh, okay. Was that on? It wasn't the Sedgley one, was it?
The Sedgley one.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But does it matter?
No, it doesn't. I don't know. How comes I took the 4th one then?
I think the layout of the roundabout is maybe a little confusing. A little bit like this. So we're coming from here.
Yeah.
I think you counted 1, 2, 3.
I did, yeah. I didn't count this one, did I? I do
now,
that a lot.
Now, because you thought it was a right turn, you moved yourself over to the right-hand lane, didn't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely fine.
Fine, okay.
Which means you might not have seen this exit on your left.
No. No.
But what you did was perfectly safe. You signalled correctly. Your lane choice was correct. So there's no problem there.
Right, okay. Yeah, I did think... I actually thought it was the right one I was going in, to be honest.
I know, and that's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I thought that was... Oh, I'm so disappointed with the... I'm just so disappointed with the speeding and the...
It is unusual for you, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Should we go around that route again?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll do it without sat-nav.
Yeah, okay.
I won't go the identical route.
No.
But I'll take in definitely the 20-mile-an-hour zone. We'll go for the roundabout and we'll go for the right turn at the traffic lights as well. And this time I'm not an examiner, so I will talk to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, I think I did... Well, I have 3 big faults. But other than that, I felt confident, but I knew that I'd done something wrong, so I just carried on. I just didn't. Yeah. I just carried on.
There's something you didn't do during the test that I thought you might do.
What was that?
Talk out loud.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
You were absolutely silent.
I was.
And that sometimes affects your concentration, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want you to be talking about what you're doing, what you can see.
Yeah.
Tell me what road signs you're coming up to. There's a 20-mile-an-hour sign.
Yeah, I actually saw the 20 mile an hour. I saw it.
Now, had you have said it out loud, that might have just reinforced it in your mind that. Oh.
So any 20 mile an hour, because I know sometimes you can go. I've been told that if you're on a 20 mile an hour, sometimes it's okay to go. But it's not, is it?
No.
No. Who told me that then? Someone told. You've got to do 20 and that's it.
So if the speed limit sign is in a red circle
and it's 20,
it's compulsory.
It's compulsory, even if the schools aren't open and that. Yeah. Okay.
If it's a red circle, it's what we call mandatory.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I saw it and I went down to it, and then I think I must have just pressed the accelerator a bit too much. Maybe. And trying to keep that control.
Sometimes we see advisory speed limits. And I'll give you an example. We went past one as we were heading back into Sedgley.
Yeah.
There is a triangular warning sign telling you of a sharp bend to the right.
Oh right, I know them
Okay.
sort of ones
And
where it
there's-
says go slower, do 20.
Yeah, and it says
Yeah.
20 miles an hour.
Mm.
Okay. Because it's not in a red circle, it's not compulsory, it's just advisory.
Right, okay.
Okay. But any time we come across a speed limit
It's
sign in a red
compulsory.
circle, we cannot use our
No,
discretion.
no. Oh, and the thing is, I saw the 20, and yeah, I saw it.
Okie dokie. I'm just going to show you one more thing before we head out to that route again. And that is, have a look at your reversing camera. Did you need to get out of the car?
No, not really.
No. You
So
can
that-
you can see the white line in the mirror, can't you?
Yeah,
you
I can see it.
You can see you're in there.
Yeah. I didn't really, did I? So I didn't find that.
It's not a problem getting out.
No. So that I did fine.
Yeah, your reverse was good.
Yeah.
Your observation was good.
Yeah. And everything else other than that is fine.
Yeah, just speed and
It
that
was
lane
the
discipline.
Speed and that lane discipline. Yeah. Oh. I'm gutted about that. I really am.
Okie dokie. Let's go and drive
Right,
that route
okay.
again.
Right, okay.
So the exit is over by those yellow steps.
Okay.
Just be aware there's some broken glass
Right,
in front
okay.
of you. So we'll.
Other than that, do you think all in all?
You seemed very relaxed.
Yeah.
Good effort.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just upset now. I'm gutted for that. Right. So really, forget it and move on, but concentrate on.
That's it. It's not a test now. It's a lesson
No.
now.
So is it? Would I very much come up to that sort of thing in that junction on my test?
Yeah, that
I
could.
would.
Yeah. Any road we've been on today could come up on a test.
Have I been on that junction? I did lane discipline wrong before.
I don't think you've been on that one.
No.
We've been on one very similar though.
Yeah.
You know your favourite roundabout in town,
Yeah.
the Penn Road one.
Yeah.
When you've turned right there,
Yeah.
we go up the hill
Mm.
and we turn right at the next traffic light.
Yeah.
That's the same. There's 2 lanes,
2 lanes.
and you've got to make sure that you don't drift into
Right.
the other one.
Yeah.
You'll go and look at it.
Yeah, I think I was going to the left, wasn't I? And I was
Yeah.
on the right, so why didn't I stay on the right?
Well, I think you gave a reason, didn't you? Because you thought traffic might have been coming out of that
Yeah,
junction.
and I don't know. Yeah, I want to do it again just
Yeah,
to see
we'll go there
to see what it's like.
Cool. So drive on when you're ready. Just be aware of that broken glass in front
Okay.
of
Oh
you.
yeah, it's there. Oh, there's some right in front.